Hi everyone, this is Joseph again. So I want to pass you through this PortSwigger lab, and this lab is all about race condition. And what is race condition vulnerability in web application? Race condition is when you make the same request more than once. That is actually race condition. Now let's see how it works effectively. Now in this lab we want to solve this. This lab's purchasing flow contains a race condition that enables you to purchase item for an unintended price. Most of the e-commerce website today can be vulnerable to this race condition, because sometimes when you want to buy some product on e-commerce website, with race condition you can actually buy a product of $2,000 for just $10. That is race condition. So we have to see how it works in this lab. And actually, remember, it is not all web application that is vulnerable to race condition, but with developers misconfiguration and mistakes, they might leave some web application vulnerable to this particular attack. Now, to solve the lab successfully, to solve the lab, we have to successfully purchase a lightweight L33T leather jacket, and they gave us a credential here, winner Peter, that we can log in with and try this race condition. So let's go to the lab. Here you can see I've already solved it, but I want to solve it with you together so that we can learn together. So here we have to add our credential that they gave to us, which is winner, yes, if I'm not mistaken, winner. Then we have the password is Peter, and let's log in and see. Not now. So we'll come here now. Let's go back to now we have only $34, right? We have $34. Let's go back to home. Why we have $34 is that I've purchased it. Actually, I purchased the jacket that is $1,337 for $15. That was why they minus my money to $34. Actually, they gave me $50 earlier. So let's view the jack. Then let's add it to cart. Okay, so add to cart. Then let's enter the cart and see what we have in our cart now. Okay, here you can see we have this item in cart. This is the lightweight jacket, and the cost is $1,337. The quantity is 1, and here we can add a coupon, right? They give us opportunity. Look at it, for 20% off. Use code at checkout. We can use, when we use this promo 20, they can give us a discount of 20%. Now let's first of all let me clear my repeater. You can see how I solved it, but let me clear it. Group tabs. Okay, I'm coming. Let me go to the tab and then okay. So I want to close all tabs. Yes, so I've closed all tab now. So let's go back to proxy. Now we have to on our interception. Then coming back to our lab here, let's add that 20% coupon promo. So no, this is not it. Come back there. Yes, we have promo 20. Then is our interception on? Okay, it's on right now. Then let's apply this 20% promo. Then let's intercept it. You can see it's a post request. Then what we'll do is we have to send this to our repeater. Coming down to repeater, we can see the request here, and the next one we're going to do is we're going to send it multiple times, like multiple times, to the extent that we might even buy the product for $0. Then to send it multiple times, you can use Control R. Let's keep sending. Okay. 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 I know it's much, but we just want to make sure that it reduced to the extent that we could buy it a very cheaper rate. Okay, let's group the tab now. Let's select all. We can name it race. Can name it race create. So you can see now we've already grouped it all. So here we'll say send group in parallel so that it will all be sent at once to the web server. And when web server receive all these requests at once, it will not be able to calculate well. So next, we've sent it. You can see 302 found here. That means definitely it was it worked fine. So let's off our interception and go back. So you can see, wow, you see from $34 now we have $15 to buy. Then let's place the order. You see, we'll solve the lab. Now you see what we buy. Your order is now on its way. That means we've already bought the product for just $15 instead of spending $1,337. This is race condition. Race condition is a very critical vulnerability in web application, and I think every developer or software developer out there is supposed to take this vulnerability as a priority, because with race condition we can actually buy anything on any e-commerce website for a very cheaper rate or for nothing rate. Thank you so much, and then see you in the next